host Reed, joined by Seth. No one else is on this show today because they're working too hard. Or are they hardly working? I don't know.
Got him.
Got you.
Yeah, we used to, at some points on this pod, have had 5 people on air at the same time, down to just 2.
Down to 2.
The fewest number of people who you'll ever hear.
That's right. We'll never have a one man show.
Until maybe we do. I don't know.
Until we do, yeah. We'll never have it until we change our minds. Just like FK was going to be banned, and then we changed our minds. Thanks to President Trump. He saved our podcast. that comes up. There's you didn't hear it, Seth, but I included an audio thing for the listeners that said, thank you to President Trump. This podcast is still going on.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, kind of crazy that there was 2 Iran Contras that Trump got. He got like the Israel Iran Contra thing, and then he also got this TikTok Iran Contra thing.
He's only been the president for like days at this point.
Like a day or 2 or whatever, and he's already he's just whipping out executive orders. I saw this video, and he's got 100 folders, executive order folders, just on his desk. The World Health Organization or the NIH or whatever can no longer tell us about anything. The Equal Opportunity Act is paused for 90 days. But first order of business, you got anything to drink today?
Yeah, after hearing all that, before they take it away from me, yes, I've got a couple of alcoholic beverages. I've got a Prosecco. This is bread and butter Prosecco. Which I think was a gift, so thank you. Shout out to whoever got that for my girlfriend and I.
Very notable
my girlfriend
person.
Jill and I as a gift. Going to be sipping on that this evening, as well as the Rhinestone Memorial Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey Shot out of the Christmas coffee cup. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you?
I have water and orange juice because, as I mentioned the set before the show, might be coming down with a little bit of an illness, trying to abate that. You know?
Well, I would tell you to go look at the World Health Organization's guidance.
But they can't tell me anything. So.
But they can't tell you're out of their jurisdiction now.
Yeah.
Well, joke's on that guy because I don't know what changed for him, but it seemed like last time all he wanted to do was play golf. This time he wants to work, which is not something,
Which sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
I liked a lot more talk and a lot less action is what I'm hoping for.
Well, anyway, we don't have to. This is not a politics podcast, but a lot of this stuff is him being
They're eating
all
the dogs. The people.
they're all coming. A lot of it probably is all talk, no action, because a lot of this stuff is just like, oh, I say this, but then it's like you actually can't just say that and have it happen.
No, here's the thing. But he can, and he's doing it. But when Democrats are in the office, they can't do that.
Well, Joe
when
Biden.
Trump's there, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Joe Biden actually did this last week. He was like, "We have a new amendment to the Constitution now," which he also couldn't just do, But now people are saying that it happened. Whatever. There's a new 28th Amendment, but ask people and they'll be like, I don't know if that actually happened.
I don't think that's how that works.
All you kind of have to do these days is say something and it happens. So we're really glad to be on the top of the Spotify podcast charts. And again, you can find us, we're on any kind of podcast streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. And you can follow us everywhere. We're at FK the Pod on all of the social media that are owned by all of our overlord oligarch people. So
yeah, I don't know, but that's kind of whack. What's more annoying, but equally as oppressive, is the weather right now. It's fucking cold as shit, and I'm not having it. Yesterday, it was negative 10 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had a 30-degree swing. Today was 20.
Oh, wow. It must be like people out there in short sleeves, right?
It fucking sucks.
People in their board shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah, it blows ass. And I'm somewhat prepared, right? I got gloves. I got myself a nice toque or 2.
A toboggan, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. Beanie for the Americans in the room.
A beanie.
Yeah.
Well, It's cold here too, and I don't know. Obviously, the news has been dominated by certain things for the past week or so, but there was also a historic like snowstorm cold front in the southeast. So it snowed like in New Orleans, Louisiana, for the first time in like 60 years. And here, like where I live, it also snowed, and I've been out of work for a couple days. But yeah, so it's cold out there, wintertime. So
I don't know. I got static electricity, so it shocked my stuff. So like I can't hear you right now. So
okay,
I
I
think
can
you can still
barely
hear
hear
me.
you. You're coming through like really quietly.
So that's real cool. Shout out to the cold weather and static electricity.
Okay, you can't hear me at all. Testing, testing, one, two, three.
It's ridiculous. I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Um, should we take it from the top?
Yeah, man, the cold weather really gives you those electric shocks lately, and it fucking sucks. Every time I walk up to my desk and I touch something, I get shocked. Like I thought it was just this thing that I got right here, visual audio listeners or visual people. It's a fighting game controller that I got.
That's a fighting game controller.
Yeah, it looks like a keyboard, but like it's called leverless. So like this is like the D-pad or whatever right here, and these are all the buttons.
Huh.
So that way, like I don't know what this would have been like. I can't hit like down to the right. Like I can't hit the diagonals because the buttons are kind of like mushy or whatever. So I
Sure.
spent like $50 on this one, and I thought this is what was shocking me because it's like I don't know. It doesn't look very impressive. Like it
No,
looks,
it looks like it might shock you.
yeah, it looks
I
kind of
see what
like a
you mean.
motherboard. Like so, it's like oh, it's just this thing that's fucking getting me. But then I touched my microphone, and that also got me. It's like zap, so everything shut up. So that's why there was a little weird, technical glitch there. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure some scientists out there could tell us. I guess it's probably because there's less humidity, and the humidity sucks up some friction or some static. I guess that's why, like, when you pull your stuff out of the dryer, there's a lot of friction in there, not a lot of moisture, so you get shocked by that stuff. Maybe.
I gotta stop wearing my rubber-soled slippers. Apparently, I'm. What the hell? What the hell is this shit? Why? I'm getting shocked in the middle of this fucking thing.
Did you touch something?
What the hell? And now I'm farther away. I'm now coming out here again. What
Yeah.
the fuck? This is ass.
Dude, this is so weird.
Ugh, 1 second.
Maybe you need to put on your rubber-toed things.
Oh my god, please work. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
And we're recording too.
Record.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever. Yeah, we're recording now.
I exited the last room because I thought you put a link to a new room, but
It was the same room, same one. It was mainly just to.
well, I think
like-
there are going to be 3 different audio files for this 30-minute podcast.
Well,
Maybe
that's
30
cool.
minutes that we're going to do.
Yeah, dude, fuck, I don't know, man. Real behind the scenes episode of this one. I don't know how we're gonna edit this one. This one's gonna come out weird in the edit. Not gonna lie.
This one has involved personal injury to you, Reed.
Yeah, dude, I got shocked twice. Electric shock twice. I don't know how the fuck that happened at all. This has never happened before. It's
So-
too cold, I guess. Electricity's all out.
Did you hear that?
Oh, great! And now you guys can hear my computer sounds.
That's so funny.
God damn.
So for
In
the
Springfield,
listeners,
they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
At least you can hear
This
that.
is what's happening.
I
in
can
our
hear
country.
that. Yeah.
Good. You're supposed to hear that one.
Yeah, but for the listeners, I guess Reed touched something and it shocked him, and then from my view, his camera went dark, and then he came back after a little while. But I think he was coming through a different audio thing, and he couldn't hear me, and I couldn't hear him, and this happened twice. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and touch nothing. You know, it's like I'm grounded. Foot on the ground all the time. Please don't
Yeah.
shock me. I don't know how electricity works, to be honest.
Well, I plugged something into a wall the other day. Mm-hmm. It's one of these things with the 3-prong plug. You know how you got the 2 kind of straight line things, and then you got the curvy one, circular.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Not curvy, but
You know, cylindrical.
so I was plugging something in. It was a 3-prong situation. Anyway,
That's a safer plug.
right. I guess it's for somehow.
It's for grounding.
For grounding. Well, I unplugged, actually. Sorry, I misworded this. I was unplugging a 3-prong plug situation. Okay, yank it out of the wall. And unfortunately, what happens is the cylindrical part of the plug remained in the wall. So I unplugged. So I unplugged 2 of the things, and then one of the things was left in there.
That's why you're not supposed to yank it out. You're supposed to like from the end of it. That's why they say don't pull it out by the cord.
But would that have? I think I did pull it out by the correct way. But would that either way? Would that have changed whether it left part of itself in the wall?
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're right. It wouldn't have fucked up.
I ended up getting an oven mitt and a pair of like kitchen tongs, silicone, and that's how I pulled it out.
That doesn't seem smart. Like rubber.
I didn't know how to do it. What else was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, I don't want to. You can kill yourself sticking a fork in there. I'm
I
pretty sure.
didn't stick a fork in, like it was protruding from the wall, so I just grabbed it with the tongs and pulled it out. But I survived. So
Well, good. And if you want to survive in this winter, you should 1, listen to the FKA of the pod, and 2, get a nice pair of gloves and a nice hat. You know, no excuse to be cold,
yeah.
except for if it is cold. You know, but it's manageable. You can manage a little bit. You know, so that's that.
Speaking of people who live in cold environments, you want to hear a fun fact that I learned recently about the Mormon Church?
Oh, sure do.
Well, you know, we talked briefly. We didn't actually cover this, but we did a Choose Your News. Part of it involved the Pope.
Sorry,
last week or a couple pods ago, something like that. Anyway, we didn't read that, but the
fuck
Pope, right? Interesting figure in terms of prestige and power and stuff. I don't.
Kind of a big deal to some people.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal to be the Pope. I think they've got like 1.3 billion Catholics, which is a lot of people who like think that you can talk to God and stuff. That's a pretty big.
What's the conversion rate to like Instagram followers? Do you think?
How many Instagram followers does the Pope have?
Yeah, if you got 1.3 billion Christians or whatever, Catholics,
Catholics.
how many Instagram followers he got?
I don't know, but
he's probably got less than Ariana Grande.
I think Selena Gomez was the biggest, which is weird that she is like the biggest Instagram page because I feel like
Only Murders in the Building slaps.
maybe I'm also lying because she only has 422 million.
No, she was for a while, but I don't know. She's not doing much right now. She's dating or getting married to one of these dudes.
She's got more than
music
Ariana
guys.
Grande.
Good.
I bet they both have more than Pope Francis though.
That's what's up. They don't really like that Pope, from what I understand. I'm kind of an outsider because I think their religion's made up. But
Yeah, Pope Francis, he doesn't even have 10 million followers. So Selena Gomez is like 30 times him.
Yeah. So
anyway,
so
this isn't about the Pope. That was kind of my segue here. Is thinking about, right, I mean, you as the head of the Catholic Church, this is a very powerful institution or whatever.
Yeah, I don't take it lightly.
Which might lead you down the road of trying to figure out, right, if, talking about people who have lots of money, et cetera, et cetera.
Some oligarchs.
Catholic Church is probably up there somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah. I have a buddy who works in finance, and I think it's like the Baptist Church or something, or I think it has an account at his firm, and he's like, yeah, they've got like $13 billion. Like, yeah, so that's kind of cool. I don't have that much.
So anyway, there's a Wikipedia page for the list of wealthiest religious institutions.
Nice.
And the one that tops it is what I mentioned earlier. It's the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormon Church.
Okay.
Do you want to put a figure on how much money you think that they have?
150 billion.
It's in billions. Yeah. Okay, so 150 billion.
Yeah, I think that seems... To me, I feel like I'm overshooting there, but I'm also not sure, so 150 seems safe. But also, it could be 50. I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 150 billion is my guess.
Estimated, according to Wikipedia, is $265 billion.
Okay, I was off a lot.
Which is crazy, because, I mean, that does mean that, like, Elon Musk could buy 2 Mormon churches.
Oh, he's got that much money?
Yeah.
Why? I hate that guy. That guy sucks. Get him out of here. Dude is singing hail, bro. There's like no way he's not singing hail. Dude's doing Nazi salutes in 2025.
Yeah.
Clown. And he did it weirdly. Like, he didn't even hit that shit with swag. He should hit that shit like a weirdo, because he is. Gonna sing some hail, like, make it look cooler than that. That dude looked like he was trying too hard. Which is you never want to look like you're trying too hard, for some reason. The appearance of effort is whack.
Yeah.
What are you sweating so hard at trying to be a Nazi, Elon?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
Well, the LDS, they're worth a lot. They're hoping to be worth $1 trillion by 2044.
why don't they pay some fucking taxes, man? What the fuck? What do they need that money for? Pay some fucking taxes. Your God's fake.
They own a whole state. I mean, like, I don't know where else. Maybe they'll try to break into Nevada or something next.
I don't know. They should fuck off. They got the weird ass underwear, and like, made out of burlap and stuff. Like, why are you keeping the burlap industry alive for your fucking weird ass underwear? That's supposed to be for sacks only. Burlap is a sack material only.
So most of the wealthiest religious institutions are Christian. So, and we don't have numbers apparently on like the Catholic Church overall, but we do have that the Catholic Church in Germany, the Catholic Church in France, the Catholic Church in Australia are all in like the top 10 wealthiest. So those are just like individual countries' establishments of the Catholic Church. So if you add all those together, I'm sure they're number one.
They should be paying a lot of taxes. None of these motherfuckers are paying taxes for being a fucking goofball club. They should pay some fucking taxes. If you want to dedicate your Sunday to, a weird little choir performance and some dude reading a book that you've never read, albeit, but pay your fair share.
Yeah, I mean, you could just people go to book club, but generally what happens in book club is you read through a book, you talk about it, you're going to read a different book after that. It's not like you go to book club for an hour once a week to be about the same book over and over again.
For 2,000 years. They haven't made a new book in 2,000 years. Nothing new's happened.
It's like Game of Thrones, am I right?
Yeah, shit. Release the win's a winner, dog. We're the Trials of Lazarus. Where's Exodus 3?
Yeah, Exodus 3. Yeah. When's he coming back? It's time for the second coming.
What has he done for me lately?
Everybody's coming.
Everybody's coming. I mean, he gets us, I guess, but where the fuck is he?
He gets us. Oh, Super Bowl's coming up soon. Oh,
Yeah.
we're talking about college football, I guess.
Nah.
Who cares?
Yeah, everyone around me cares. I'm in a big Notre Dame, Ohio State area. Everyone loves that shit, and we hate them.
Yeah.
So losers.
You got the Triumala Tirupati Devasthanams,
Nice.
which is a Hindu organization.
Are they paying taxes?
No doubt. They have $31 billion, including 10.25 tons of gold. So that's like...
It's hard to transfer.
That's like 20,000 pounds of gold.
I don't know. I heard a while ago, and this could be bullshit, but like all of the gold in the world could be on like a 3 meter by 3 meter cube.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. It sounds like it could be bullshit, but
Well, I guess the thing with all this jewelry stuff is they're mixing it with other stuff. So you're like, oh, I got this 10 karat gold, which is like, I don't know what percentage this might be, but like 50% gold and 50% iron or something. I don't know.
so there, the USGS, the United States Geological Survey, which we may or may not be able to listen to for the next 90 days, has said that estimated that there are around 244,000 metric tons of gold in the world. This includes 187,000 metric tons that have been mined and 57,000 metric tons in underground reserves.
You're telling us that we have already taken out most of the gold?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Until we find gold in the United States, just like we find everything else. Damn straight. We'll find it.
We might find it in new U.S., new
USA.
Greenland or Canada.
Yeah, what's up? That's huge. We might get Canada. We might get the other one, Mexico. Let's get them all. Fuck it at this point. Let's have some more space if I can't listen to the NAH anymore.
Yeah, we'll just move to the middle of. We'll go be frontiers people. And, it would be like another gold rush. There'd be all these people moving to Greenland to mine uranium. Or
yeah, and I'll be there to sell them uranium mining tools. It's the people who sold the tools to the gold miners that made the money.
It's Levi Strauss. Yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them nuke pants, and then people are gonna love them shits.
The special nuke pants. That's funny.
Your nuke shoes.
We've got Muhammadiyah, based in Indonesia, about 28 billion. They're Sunni Islam.
Okay.
28 billion translates to about 400 trillion rupiah, which is the currency of Indonesia. 400 trillion.
That's a lot.
You got to be good at doing math if you're going to do any kind of calculations there.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna go to Japan in a couple weeks, and like apparently it's like one whatever. I mean, all this shit's in like hundreds, or whatever. So it's like $1 is like 100 yen, or whatever. I mean, like in their terms, $1 is like like 450 yen or something. The dollar's real good. That's why I'm going, because the dollar goes a longer way in Japan. But like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do new math in a different language.
Right. And you gotta do it quick too. When you're at that vending machine for like, used women's socks or whatever.
Or the vending machine that gives you hot coffee somehow.
You don't want to be hanging around those vending machines too long.
The panty vending machine. Yeah, it's $1 is 156 yen.
Okay.
So which is like $1.50.
156 yen. Japan does not factor onto this list. I don't think they're very religious over there.
Yeah. Well. They're paying taxes. Well, we probably bombed their religion. They kind of got rid of it all.
Yeah.
Damn, tough.
Church of Sweden, they've got 11 billion. They're Lutheran, the Church of Sweden. It says largely of assets that are in forests, which is, I think, like if you're going to be a church, like I feel like owning a forest is something that I'm pro the Church of Sweden owning forests.
You think the stairway to heaven is in the Swedish forest?
The forest staircase?
Yeah, forest staircase to heaven.
Forest and staircasing, probably is how they'd say that.
Forest
Hinga-dinga.
and staircase.
I feel like that's good. I'd rather my church, if I was a member of a church, I'd rather own forest, natural resources than like we're invested in, Tesla stock.
Does the Pope have a helicopter though? Because I know Tony Robbins has one.
He has the Pope mobile.
Yeah, but that's kind of lame.
It is pretty lame.
Like, it's pretty stupid. Like, it's like look at me. I'm in a vending machine. Everybody look at me. It's like you're in a TARDIS, but it's a special needs one. Like, it's all clear. It doesn't go throughout time.
The TARDIS, it just exists in this time.
Yeah,
it's actually very slowly moving to the future.
Yeah.
Just at the same rate as everything else. Time is just occurring to it.
Yeah.
Church of Scientology only has $2 billion.
Weak.
I don't know if I believe that stat from Wikipedia, but that's like, there are a lot of Scientologists, I feel like, who have more money than the church itself.
They get a lot of press for being only worth $2 billion, too.
Yeah.
That's kind of whack. Thought they'd be pulling in some more. With
If
Tom
you want
Cruise on there.
to get some investment advice from some of these churches, you can see that the Mormon Church is invested into probably who you would expect. NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Broadcom, United Health, I bet that may have decreased recently, JP Morgan, and Eli Lilly, which are pretty chalk answers, right? If you're...
Eli Lilly is chalk. Eli Lilly is chalk as hell.
But I think it's because you don't have the person who's the head priest or whatever at your church picking stocks. You're like, you have some, I don't know, you have the youth pastor who goes into the wealth advisory thing, and there's just some, financial advisors who are in charge of this. But it's just kind of funny that it's like, I don't know. Churches invested in this stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know. They should, fucking. Well, we'll get to them eventually. They're rich. We're gonna eat them because we hungry out here. And speaking of food, I got a half-baked segment for you.
Perfect.
I got. We'll go with the first one. I'm calling this one Kama Sutra. Okay. I'm gonna give you 3 words, and they're going to be separated by commas. So it's going to be word, comma, word, comma, word. That's how you must respond as well. So level 1, I'll just have some. I'll just give you the full list, and you're going to tell me why they're connected. And then level 2 is I'm going to give there can be a blank there. So you have to guess, fill in one of the words.
Okay. Did you ever this is not exactly what I'm talking about, but did you ever do I don't remember what the word was, but it's on the ACT where you have this is to this.
Oh, those are analogies.
Maybe yes.
Yeah. Hard is just soft as cotton is to rock is to cotton or something like that. Yeah. So this is kind of me doing a play on before and after the Wheel of Fortune category.
Okay.
Where it's Golden Gate Bridge to Terabithia or something like that.
Yes,
before and after.
I do know. That's a fun one.
Yeah, so this is Kama Sutra. It's the same but different a little bit.
Okay.
So first one, Larry, comma Bird, comma Sue. What you got for me? How are they connected? This is level 1.
I'm just thinking about Larry Bird. Sue. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Am I crashing out?
Sexist. doesn't know one of the best
Sue
female basketball
Bird?
players of all time, Sue Bird. Yeah,
So wait, they're all connected because two of them are first names and one of them is a last name.
they're
And-
both basketball players with the last name Bird.
Okay. Okay. Larry Bird and then Bird, comma Sue.
Yeah, that still works.
Okay.
It still works.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
Let's get to the second one. That was a trial run.
Don't focus on the grammar part too much. Just
Okay.
It's three. There's three words. Why are they connected? It's kind of the main thing.
Okay.
The comma thing just gives you a funny little like
Kama
Jeopardy-esque.
Sutra.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, this funny little like quirky way to answer stuff.
Sure.
All right, waffles, toast, pancakes. Come on, lay up.
What is comma breakfast foods?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hats, comma off, kind of gloves.
We're getting ready to hats off to you and gloves off to you as well. It's you're coming in from outside, so you got to take your hat and gloves off.
Yeah, it was mostly just the hats off, gloves off. We're both like sayings kind of thing. I tell you, it's a half-baked segment. I had the idea, and I had the name, and I had the Larry Bird, Sue Bird, and I had one of the ones for level 2, and I was like, well, shit, let me figure some of this out.
Okay.
And then we had someone bail on us today. Trent couldn't come, and then like even though we had an extra day, they just weren't coming to me, but the name was good.
Well, I mean, yeah, we used to anyway have a guy who was really in charge of making things happen.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know,
No. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. The name was funny. That's how. I mean, that's why all my segments are half baked because I get a good name or I get like
Right.
one or two good ones, and then
Yeah.
I struggle. So that was level 1, which is parentheses why they are connected. So now you're
Okay.
gonna get a blank. So it'd be like Larry, comma blank, comma Sue. You have to figure out what word would be in there. That would be
Okay.
Bird from our original one, and it's
Sure.
because they're players.
It's basketball, sure.
Yeah. All right. Hot, comma blank, comma Arab.
Hot, comma blank, comma Arab. Is that what you said?
Yeah. ARAB. Arab.
Yeah. I was thinking spring.
Yep. That is correct. But please answer in the necessary.
Oh, I have
format,
to say
please.
hot, comma spring, comma Arab. Is
Yep.
what I'm supposed to say? Okay.
Yeah, they're both springs. That is.
Hot spring. Okay.
All right. We got Sue, comma blank, comma desert.
Sue, comma blank, comma desert. Mm-hmm. So the second time you've used Sue.
Different Sue though. Different Sue. Fine. Susan. Susan works too for that one. You can call her Susan.
Okay. This is a different Sue. Oh, like to sue somebody.
Oh no, it's still the name Sue. SUE. But
Oh, but it's a different Sue.
I mean, there's only some. I told you half baked. So find Susan. Is that one better? Susan, comma blank, comma desert. Then that doesn't change anything.
Susan.
Yeah.
Desert.
Yeah. Comma. Sue blank, comma desert. What kind of? I don't know. You got the last one pretty good. This is kind of similar vein. Not gonna lie.
I don't know many Sues.
But do you know what kind of desert things do you know? You know.
I was thinking the names of deserts. Sue Sahara. She sounds like a
hardly know her.
WWE wrestler. Sue Sahara. What kind of deserts do I know? Like a hot desert. I don't know. Pass.
The Gobi Desert. Okay. What about like a desert storm?
Sue Storm from
Yeah.
famous of Marvel Rivals for
Yep.
some reason.
Yeah, she's in the game. She's in the Fantastic Four. Sue Storm.
Okay.
So please answer. Please give us the correct phrase.
Okay.
Please.
So the answer is Sue, comma Storm, comma Desert.
Yeah.
Desert
yeah.
Storm, famous military operation. Sure.
Not gonna lie, I don't really know what it is, but it's like Iraq 1. I guess like it's like the prequel to Iraq is how I kind of always assumed it was.
Yeah. It's
like
one
it's
of those.
Is that the one that's in Rambo 3?
This is stuff where it's like it happened too recent that like we didn't learn about it in school, but also we were too young to like understand it as it unfolded and stuff. You know, so like
Yeah, kind of whacked that 2007 happened when we were like kids,
yeah.
and you're just like, kind of not. That would totally been a learning book exercise going forward.
Right.
But since I don't know, it was only 5 years ago by the time I got to AP or A push or whatever. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
All right, last one. This one not military or Middle East related this time. This one's agnostic to the Middle East.
Okay.
Berries, comma blank, comma cookies.
What is berries, comma cream, comma cookies?
Close. It's what is berries, comma and cream, comma cookies.
Okay, I thought I wasn't supposed to worry so much about the grammar
Whoa! It's berries, comma and cream, comma cookies. You
because
know?
it's cookies and cream, and
And
it's berries
and cream. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, in my mind, I didn't write it down because it's a blank, obviously. But in my mind, I pictured it as berries, comma ampersand, cream, comma cookies.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
Is it ampersand? How do you? What is it?
Well, the correct word for the symbol is ampersand. Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think that you have to say that.
What's the at?
What?
I was gonna say, what's the at sign called?
So in French, there is a word for the at sign.
Yeah, in Spanish, there's one as well.
What is it in Spanish?
Arroba.
Ooh, in French, it's arrobas.
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. So, but we don't have nothing in America.
No, we call it the
American.
at symbol.
In American, we ain't got nothing for it. You know, this shit was before what's his face Webster, Noah Webster, the G, who created that little blue book. That's the man who innovated on the English language and made it good.
Shout out to Noah Webster.
Shout out Noah Webbs.
He's the reason why we use a Z over here and they use like a S.
Or a
for,
Z.
like, cozy. Oh yeah, Z, if you will. Also, the ampersand, excuse me, it's supposed to look like an E and a T for et, which I guess is Latin for and.
Like et al. I've heard that.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't really know what it is. I don't know what et al. is.
That means and all, like and everybody. So
Okay.
et just means and. So it's supposed to be an E and a T, which it does not look like if you look at your keyboard.
No, it looks more like a G that they fucked up on.
It looks kind of like an 8 that you, yeah,
I buy
or
that.
a snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman? I was sending an email the other day, and I was trying to figure out like where I had to put what kind of punctuation I needed. So I was like, how do I get a subjunct? How do I do the subjunctive clause? In English, the other day, and I was like, I asked too hard of a question for Google. It doesn't understand that anymore. So how do I do if then clause? How do I do an if clause? And then it's like, this is how, and then it brings up what I was asking for. So I was looking at subjunctive. Yeah, I was like, how do I do a subjunctive clause here?
Yeah, I was just Googling as well. The Wikipedia page for at is the at sign.
That's whack, dude. Why don't we just call it the arroba?
Yeah, so that is Catalan, Portuguese, and Spanish arroba, and French arrobas.
Baz, like Lerman?
Well, it's B-A-S-E.
Arrobase.
But that, yeah, but you don't say it like that. You try to make things as complicated.
Yeah,
as
shout out to
possible.
Boz Nectar, bro. Very good bass fishing.
Yeah, I love it when the Boz drops.
Oh man, the Boz. I don't know.
Oh,
it's
man.
tough out here.
Yeah. Well, I had one other thing I wanted to bring up while we're talking about
Arrobas.
at symbols and stuff. So I was somewhere the other day and this happened twice. I saw this twice, and it isn't what I thought it was. So let me go ahead and lead with that. Like I saw something and I was like, I know what that logo is.
Okay.
And this person should not have a thing featuring that logo in this location. Okay. So one of them, it was like a young woman. She had a laptop. Okay.
Oh man, Nazi symbol, whatever. What's it called? Like the OG one that they
It was the
repurposed.
no, it wasn't that.
Okay.
It was a logo, and it was in like a light blue color.
Okay.
And it looked to me, right, as someone who doesn't frequent this this site, like it was the logo for popular pornographic site OnlyFans. Okay.
Nice qualifier there.
Looked just like
Yeah, you said
the-
light blue. I'm like, oh, OnlyFans account. Easy.
looked so like she had a sticker on her laptop for OnlyFans, and I was like, oh my god, like people could see that. Like, are you
Yeah,
advertising?
that's
that
the
you're-
whole point. Is that people could see that. That's how they make money. It's like you can see it.
Well, and so I was like baffled at this, and I made a note in my phone to like look up the logo and like also remember this to talk about it with everybody who I could ask. But then later that very same day, I walk past a young fella and he's wearing a hoodie. Okay, it's like a light greenish hoodie, like a sage green. And again, there's this logo on it, and I'm like, but it doesn't have any tie to that like light blue, right? It's like a white logo on like a sage.
Can you
green hoodie.
describe the logo?
So it was like a circle, right, which represented the O, but I think the OnlyFans logo is just like an O and then an F, but the F kind of looks like wings. But I think this logo, it's like an O and it looks like it has Fs on either side. So it has like wings on either
So
side.
FOF.
Yeah, so it looks more like, I guess maybe it looks more like FOF versus OF. But anyway, like, and both these people were like, early 20s or whatever. And so I was like, I guess it's not inconceivable that these people would both be like repping their own OnlyFans. But also, like, I figured it had to be something else. But I could not figure out what it was.
Is it Blue Sky?
Huh?
Is it Blue Sky? I don't think I've ever seen their logo.
No, the Blue Sky logo, it kind of does look like a tramp stamp. Like it's like a butterfly situation, and it's light blue. But no, it was not
Is it
that.
Red Sock or whatever?
Red
Shoe?
Note?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not a Red Note logo.
Musically. Is it Musically somehow? They bring in Musically back?
Musically. No, I don't.
that.
I don't think so.
Oh, I deleted TikTok from my phone also. I'm out. I'm in solidarity with Biden. Also, very weird. I made a joke about it earlier, but very weird that you open up TikTok and it's like, thank you, God, precious Lord, Savior Donald Trump for saving our social media website.
We love Donald. Yeah, no, I know. I kind of feel dirty being on it. Again,
That's why I
but-
deleted it. I saw that. I saw it as a meme on X, the Everything Sucks app, and
Oh, so you're still on that one though?
for now. I'm still in. I mean, it's easier to check the group chats and like skim them real fast on that one. But like, I don't know, all the political discourse sucks on there, so I might get out. I've been saying it for a while, but like for real, I actually deleted TikTok off the phone, so that's a step in the right direction.
That is a step. That's a good step.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like I had to make my peace with not having TikTok. I mean, it was only gone for like 12 hours or whatever. But I was like, and I did my house cleaning before it got taken away. Like I screenshotted all of the people that I follow so I could go find them elsewhere and stuff. And I was like, okay, this is it. And that's okay. Whatever, right? But then it came
happens.
back and I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's like if you say bye to somebody, but it turns out you're actually walking the same way.
You go the same way, yeah. Fuck.
That's
Bye.
what it was. But now I'm using it like it never went away. So.
Yeah, but it's like you say goodbye to someone and you're walking the same way, and then they say, "Oh, sorry, I'm actually going the same way as you because our Lord and Savior Donald Trump." Shut up.
Right. Yes, I'm
Jeff
going this way
Bezos.
to praise him.
Yeah, it's weird. But let us know. Oh wait, what was the logo? By the way, it was from the.
I don't know. I was never able to figure it out. I'm googling it now.
Okay, you ever play the logo game? You can like download an app. It's like a logo game. You ever play that?
Yes.
You might like that one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just need to go on there to figure out if I can find what this is. But yeah, so it looked like this OnlyFans logo, except if you like mirror it in the middle. So it kind of just looks like it has one little wing, but it looked kind of like it had wings on both sides. And so I've done a lot of Googling where it's like logo that looks like OnlyFans logo, but like that's not something that comes up with a lot of stuff besides just porn So
tough. Weird looking logos there.
yeah,
Some people's logos are looking real big. Well, let us know what you think the logo is, and what you think of our Lord and Savior President Trump and how he saved TikTok and whatnot. At FK the Pod, anywhere and everywhere. That's Gmail. That's YouTube. That's Instagram. That's X, the Everything Sucks app. That's TikTok and Douyin. It's also it is not Red Shoe.
I think we're on Threads still. Did you say Threads already?
Yes, it's on Threads, which is also using fucking robots in its comments and everything. So, shout out. Maybe we'll get some more followers there. But it is what it is. Let us know what you think. Send us an email. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Send us a like.
Jeff Bezos came, Bill Gates came, Mark Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come. Everybody's coming.
It's